Hey guys, William Murphy here. Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video, and welcome back to another video on Luke's Classic Mini. So if you are new around here to the channel and you haven't seen any of these stuff so far, this is part 15 of what was supposed to be a clutch replacement. The clutch hasn't been touched, but various other bits have, including welding, rear subframe installation, there's ongoing welding as we speak, brakes, suspension, yeah, lots. There's pretty much a light restoration here. So if this is something you're interested in, or something you are keen to find out more about, then please consider hitting that subscribe button. I do loads of stuff on classic minis, other cars as well, along with other stuff that goes on within my life. So yeah, looking forward to sharing it with you guys. So let's just stop waffling and let's get into today's video, part 15. So yeah, Luke's Mini, yesterday, or the last part, would have been part 14, I was trying to mount up the rear hill board. So the hill board is slowly taking shape. However, when I come to install the panel across the top, I hit a bit of a snag with regards to here. There was quite a sort of big quantity of this sealing tape that was covering here, so it's exposed a hole here, but the water seemed to have run down, and then basically, well, this happened. So this is just cutting out all of the rot to get to solid metal. I didn't really want to cut that far back, but I've sort of managed to bend this panel to shape, which I'll show you how I did that in a minute. And the idea is to strengthen up the seat so I can weld the top of the hill board to the bottom of the seat. I have already repaired the other side, and hopefully that's going to be suitable for this job. But I wanted to cut a little bit more into this so I can have solid metal rather than having a little strip that potentially could come unpicked. I don't think it will. I have confidence in my welding. But yeah, I need to cut out this, which then it starts here and continues through into the back of the boot. So that's going to be sorted. So many little jobs that keep popping up, and I feel like I'm getting somewhere and then I'm not. The panel that I cut out was this. Hold up to the light, you can see just straight through it. Everything was just splitting and it didn't go very well at all. So that's the old stuff. I bent the new stuff into shape. Today I want to try and get this fettled as best as possible to get the fitment as close as possible, and then I can start welding it in. So stay tuned, as they say, because I've got a lot to do still. Let's get stuck in. Okay, so this is the panel just cut out. I've got the flat strip across the middle I want to try and replicate, and then obviously need to try and work out how to do this. I've just taken a piece of sheet metal, had a bit of surface rust to it, so I've cleaned it up. And basically, if I put that to the edge, I want to draw around this, but I leave a little bit extra on the end so I can have a lip to fold up. And I'm going to ignore these drain holes as well. Right, okay, so that's the shape I want to cut out. I'm aware that I'm probably going to have to bend a bit here, and when I bend it, it's going to be a little bit shorter, so I'm just going to cut slightly on the outside of this line, and if I need to clean it up a little bit more, I can do, but that's roughly the shape. The two black lines are to indicate the flat bit I want, and what I'll do as well, once I've got it the right shape, I'm going to drill some holes so I can plug weld that from the top, and yeah, we're looking pretty good. Alright, here we go. You can see there's like a ridge through the middle, and that in theory should plonk on the end of there. Obviously got to bend the end up, but that's not looking too bad. I'm pretty impressed with that. So I'm going to go bend this end over now and try and refit it in a second, and hopefully we're going to get a good shape. The thing's going to be in the right place to spot weld onto the panel. Obviously there's going to be some fettling here with regards to trying to get the contours right, but I'm pretty impressed with that so far. I must try to stay calm. I've got so much to do in this car, and yet every step I take, something seems to come up. So the latest thing is the welder decides to not work again. It did this the other day, and I assume I just pressed the button. So on my welder, I've got this button to change it from MIG welding to a stick welder, or MIG to MMA. The other day I was pressing it and the light was fluctuating between top and bottom. Today I press it, it sticks on MIG, doesn't change. But when I put the earth to the torch, it sparks with no button trust. So there's obviously something not right there. I spoke to my father-in-law, spoke to my brother-in-law. They suspect that maybe this switch is faulty. No real solution to resolve it at the moment, other than leave it for 10 minutes, let everything inside reset, and try again. But oh, it's so frustrating. So frustrating. So it's now the end of the day. I finished work, kids are in bed, and I came into the garage with the hope and fingers crossed, everything crossed, that I could turn the welder on and it would work. It happened last time. I left it for a period of time, it worked again, but it's still doing exactly the same thing. So I had earlier dropped an email to the manufacturer of the welder, TIGMIG, just explaining what the fault is. Hopefully they can come back to me and say, you know, it's a common thing, check this, check that. If they can't, hopefully they'll have some sort of suggestion to explain what's happening and how I can rectify it. But I'm also, tomorrow I'm going to contact a local repair firm that do sort of welding specialists. Hopefully they can take a look. Hopefully they can get it open, get it fixed, and get it back up and running as soon as possible. That's the hope. That's the I've got everything crossed, because I'm kind of stuck now. The floor is, well, it's all cut, it's all prepped. I'd literally just got the panel ready to tack in. I'm gonna tack it along this edge up here, and then around the back I can tack it here, and I can start working the panel to try and get it to shape, form that shape. I've drilled out along the rest of this panel so I can plug it to the top of the hill board. And yeah, they try to chip away some of this. I don't know, it's like sound deadening, isn't it? So chipped away at that. The welding panel I put in previously, I just need to go over a few bits there because it's from this side. I can see that it's still a bit bad. What I did have, I had an issue previously where I welded it in, I was really happy with it, and then when I ground it down, I could see some lines forming, so the penetration wasn't as good as I had hoped. And then when I tried to weld it back over, just to make sure it's, you know, doubly, triply strong, I ended up blowing quite a few holes through, so the settings weren't quite right. So my father-in-law came round, we got the welder dialed in, everything was running as it should. I was really pleased with how it was working. I managed to plug weld the bottom of the hill board, and everything was going great. And yeah, it's just not meant to be at the moment. So unfortunately, I'm kind of in limbo. I really want to get cracking on. The welder's not working. I can get access to another welder, so I'm not too far behind where I want to be. But it's just a pain, isn't it? So yeah, I'm gonna have to leave this video here really, because I don't want to drag it out too long. It's not fair on anybody. Plus, it means that I can get in the house and edit this. So yeah, trials and tribulations of being me, I guess. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully we can get everything rectified and we're back up and working ASAP. And please stay with me, bear with me. This project is going to get done at some point. Just everything I touch, everything I do seems to take twice as long because something goes wrong. But every step I take is a step in the right direction. So it's all going to get done. It's just how long it takes to do it is the main question. But we'll do it. We'll get there. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to, I was talking to Luke last night, I'm really looking forward to the time when I can step back and say, yeah, I'm really proud of this job. I'm really pleased that I took it on. I'm really pleased that it's, okay, it's taken a lot longer than I'd hoped, but it's done. And it's, yeah, one to say that I was part of this, keeping this mini on the road. So really pleased, and hopefully you're enjoying the content so far. So if you are, please hit that thumbs up button. It really means a lot. Comment down below. I want to hear your feedback, your thoughts. If you've got any ideas on the welder as well, because yeah, I'm quite keen to get this sorted. And obviously, when this video's gone live, hopefully that'll already be rectified. But if it's not rectified, the welder could still be sat in the garage broken. And lastly, if you haven't done so already and you do want to become a subscriber to the channel, hit that subscribe button. It's completely free. Really helps me out. And yeah, and if you want to as well, ding that bell and you'll get notified every time I upload. So yeah, bit of a crap one really today, but hopefully you've enjoyed it. And next episode I'll be back fighting, hopefully, and getting this car sorted. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.